Welcome to the Detroit Lakes Community Calendar. Today we're talking with Mary Lee and Dave, and we've got some great events coming up with the Eagles, don't we?
Yes, we do. We have our Leather Up for Lupus ride on May 25th, and it's our 4th annual one, and we ask anyone who has motorcycles that would like to come and ride with us. We'd be very happy to see you.
And what's the date of that event?
May 25th is the date, Saturday of Memorial Weekend.
Now you're guaranteeing me that there won't be snow on May 25th, correct?
No. But if there is snow, we'll just do it in the club.
Rain, snow, or sunshine, we're going to have a lot of fun. If someone wants to get registered for that, who do they need to contact?
They can contact the Eagles Club at 847-5267. We do have a pre-registration Thursday evening, the 23rd at 6 o'clock.
Very good. What other events have you got coming up in the next couple of weeks?
We have the 19th Annual Eagles Stag and Doe coming up on Saturday, May 4th, and that's from 5:30 to 9 p.m. We have a 10-gun raffle. Only 200 tickets are sold for that at $25 each. And then we have a great roast beef dinner catered and domestic beers and bar pours for $25 also. So we have a fun night of activities with pull tab, meat boards, horse races. A lot of winners going to be winning guns that night. So we're looking forward to everybody getting to the Eagles Club for the 19th Annual Stag and Doe.
Sounds like the Eagles Club has a lot of events coming up over the next couple of weeks. For those of you that aren't aware of what the Eagles Club does, what particularly does the Eagles Club do, and what kind of members do you guys have?
Well, our theme is people helping people, so everything we do, we raise money to donate to charities.
Very good. Any other events coming up that we need to mention over the next couple of weeks?
Well, we actually have the auxiliary has a spring fling raffle that is a weekend in Detroit Lakes. It's a hotel package, a couple of food vendors, Hub 41 and Don Pablo's, and a liquor store gift certificate and a flower shop gift certificate. So they can, for $2 a ticket, they can come to Detroit Lakes and spend a weekend.
Very good. Do I see here that you've got Pinochle on Wednesdays?
We do. We have Pinochle on Wednesdays at 6:30, and everyone is welcome to attend that.
I'm a pretty good Pinochle player, to tell you the truth.
Come on down.
Now that I know that we've got Pinochle on Wednesdays, you might see me at the Eagles Club.
That would be great.
How do you join the Eagles Club? I've always wondered this. How do you join the Eagles Club?
Well, we just stopped down and visit with the Eagles members down there. We have an application process, both for the men in the area and the ladies in the auxiliary. And all you have to do is fill out the form and pay the annual fee and the initiation fee and find out what the Eagles are all about. We do a lot of activities and events and doing a lot of things for the communities for many years. And we appreciate the opportunity to be here and tell the story of the Eagles.
Yeah, I appreciate having you guys stop by. You've got a lot of things coming up over the next couple of weeks. And if we're looking for a full list, is there someone we can call or a website that we can go to?
The Eagles does have a website, or a Facebook page, I guess would call it. And you can also just stop into the club, and we have everything listed there.
All right, very good. We'll be back with more great events in the Lakes area on the DL Community Calendar next. Welcome back to the Detroit Lakes Community Calendar. Dave, you got the right hat on for this one?
I sure do.
We're going to talk about fishing. Let's go fishing.
Yeah.
Tell me all about Let's Go Fishing.
Well, we're hoping the water opens up fairly soon here, but Let's Go Fishing is an organization. We take out seniors, veterans, physically challenged, and youth programs out on the lake during the summer, mostly from late May through September. And we're looking forward to getting out there and servicing all these people. In the 2018 year, we did 130 trips, and since 2008 we've done 1,043 trips, serving over 9,152 people. And with that, this past year in 2018, 97 of those were fishing trips, and 33 were scenic excursions where we just take a pontoon around the lake and take in the sights of the beautiful lakes area. We served 41 different organizations last year, and since we started in 2008, we've serviced 139 different organizations, getting people out on the water, bringing smiles to many people's faces, and enjoying a great time. The volunteers have just as much fun and enjoyment as those that we get to take out.
Well, I want to ask you how you become a volunteer, but before we do that, let's talk about how you get involved in going on one of these trips. Maybe you know someone or someone in your family, or you've got a neighbor that might be a good candidate for this program. How would they get involved? How would they get on one of these trips?
First of all, they should give my wife a call. She's a scheduler at 218-847-5670, and then we get them registered online. Get them registered with an email address and online on the computer, and they can go there and check out the schedule. But they need to be registered. Each client, each trip has to be a registered trip, and same thing with the volunteers. All volunteers must be registered, and they can just go right to the calendar, plug it in, and then it's an automatic process from there to remind them that they got a trip coming up, both the clients and the volunteers. So it's an easy process, but they can either call my wife at that number I gave you or email her at letsgofishingdl@gmail.com.
Now, will these folks need a fishing license? Will they need any sort of equipment or fishing knowledge, or are they going and you're setting them all up?
Okay, we have to follow the state laws just like anybody else. The DNR does allow a lot of the senior facilities a special permit request that they can be not have to have licenses, some of the senior groups, but that has to go through the homes. But otherwise, we follow the state laws. If it's somebody that's 16 or over, they definitely have to have a license, those types of things. So, but everybody must wear a life jacket on the pontoon, and so we make sure that safety, and we have a big event coming up on May 14th at 6 p.m. where we'll be doing the volunteer orientation and training, and any new interested volunteers can stop at that event, find out more about it, and get all the information they need to get registered as a volunteer.
And that's what I was going to ask. With as many trips as you did last summer, I would guess you're thinking of probably doing 3 times as many trips this summer, but you're going to need the volunteers to do that. So you're constantly looking for volunteers?
That's correct. We had 45 volunteers last year, and some of the trips do as many as 10 to 15 trips. But most of the volunteers end up only doing 2 to 3 trips, and that's all we ask, is that people can make 2 or 3 trips. That's great. But because of attrition, every year we lose a few volunteers. They move away, or they have physical disabilities amongst themselves. Different things come up in life. So we need new volunteers every year, and we're looking for that right now.
All right, Dave, a great program and certainly great to have in the Lakes area. Let's Go Fishing this summer. Details are at your website and also the phone number that you gave us as well. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and watch the Detroit Lakes Community Calendar.